Good morning. It's Tuesday, June 4th, and today I want to talk to you about an extraordinary incident that is going on that has probably escaped most of us in this universe. There is something going on that I will call the balloon war. And this has taken place between North Korea and South Korea. And South Korea has taken it upon itself for many years now to be sending balloons across the border into North Korea. Now, those balloons were not sending anything harmful to the general population of North Korea. In fact, they were sending things that the North Koreans could use. Food, water perhaps, maybe medical supplies, and lots of literature, pamphlets and things like that. Now, one can look at this thing and say South Korea was attacking North Korea with propaganda because the leaflets that were inside those packages of food and medicines, I am sure they were not complimentary to the government of North Korea. I am sure they had many statements in there against the North Korean government. Now, North Korea is a mean, evil dictatorship, and we have been watching them for many, many years. So it doesn't surprise me that their neighbor, South Korea, is sending supplies across the border to help many of the population of North Korea. And probably many of the people in North Korea are relatives of those who live in South Korea. But they are restricted. You can't leave North Korea. You are under tight surveillance. You can't watch TV and things like that, except what the North Korean government wants you to see. So this balloon attack has been retaliated against now because the North Koreans have decided that they are going to send their own balloons back over the border into South Korea. And those balloons are not sending back propaganda. Those balloons are filled with garbage, torn up paper, the vestiges of meals, and who knows what else is in there. But there's nothing, no reading material, no propaganda, just hundreds of thousands of pounds of trash over the border. Some estimates have it by 15 tons of trash at one possible thing. And it's been going on now for several days. And so the North Koreans have said, we have let the South Koreans experience enough of how dirty it feels and how much joint effort it takes to clean out rubbish. I guess they are inferring that what the South Koreans sent across to North Korea was rubbish. But a South Korean official had said, we will take unendurable measures against North Korea for sending more trash balloons this weekend. And our efforts of attack will be specified in the coming days. And the official from the presidential office added that the government will not rule out the issue of resuming the loudspeakers that will be used to blast propaganda across the demilitarized zone. Now, they turned that off in 2018 because they made an agreement. But they're ready to turn those loudspeakers back on if North Korea doesn't stop sending this trash over. Now, the trash that they sent over, South Korea has admitted that there's no substance harmful or violate anything safety. It's just pure, unadulterated garbage. Now, North Korea's vice defense minister, Kim Chang-choo, said the country will temporarily halt dropping trash overboard, claiming that this 15 tons was just an example of what they were capable of. Now, in some way, shape, or form, we could consider that this is part of the Korean War, which started in 1953. Well, actually, it ended in 1953 with an armistice. But they're still technically at war. Kim Yo-jong, who's the sister of the North Korean leader Kim Jong and is a senior official in the organization, said the balloons were sincere presents, and they are ready to send more sincere presents if the occasion warrants it. Now, I don't have to tell you that North Korea is almost completely closed off from the rest of the world, and it's a tight control over what information gets in or out of that country. And foreign materials, including movies and books, are banned, with a few state-sanctioned exceptions. And those caught with foreign contraband often face severe punishment. And those are the stories that are being told by people who manage to defect from the country of North Korea. And earlier this year, a South Korean research group released rare footage that it claimed showed North Korean teenagers sentenced to hard labor for watching and distributing K-dramas. I'm not sure what a K-drama is, but I believe it's probably something that was created in South Korea, and it got into North Korea. So North Korea right now is one of the most isolated countries in the world. A couple of years ago, back in 2018 or something, they had something going on with China, and there was some release of the pop culture at that point in time. But those two stopped getting along, I guess because of North Korea's craziness. And so North Korea has seeped back into the status of a hermit nation, and the relationship between China and them has disappeared in time. And right now, North Korea has deteriorated, and there are very few diplomatic talks going on. And North Korea has faced up to that situation, not in a way to try and release things and ease things, but to make the place stricter. They had all of these strict rules snap back into place. And they are once again probably the world's leading hermit nation. But at least they fight a war with balloons and not weapons of destruction. Take that with a grain of salt. Have a great day. Bye.